My indigos, you are so good, but got to be vigilant. Got to move with care. Things the chosen ones should not enter in lightly in this new awakening. You know what I'm saying? In this new world, guys, in this new way of being. You know what I mean? Many of you chosen ones have shaken your old lives off. Some of you have let go of your jobs, your relationship. Basically, you've given back to Caesar what belongs to Caesar. You know what I'm saying? In this new awakening, my chosen, we got to move different. This is our time. You know what I'm saying? My chosen, today I want to share with you. You know what I mean? Things you got to be vigilant about in your life and this new awakening, guys. And today is Wednesday, and this is how to change your frequency video. Let's go. Da-da-da. Hello, beautiful people of the world. This is Alula, and welcome to Awaken the Ego Within. My chosen one, if you have not subscribed by now, you're missing out. Check me out on Insta at Awaken the Ego. The link's on the channel. Yep. Today is Wednesday, guys, which means today is the day for frequencies. Now, the purpose for these videos, guys, is to help you vibrate on that level so that everything that you seek and you vibrate about also seeks you back, guys. Now, this week, the topic is a little bit of a different one. This week is about something external that can make you feel trapped if you don't get it right, guys. If you don't calculate it correctly. You know what I mean? Seriously speaking. Now, some of these things is some things that I experienced myself, and some of these things is some things that I saw other people experience, guys. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna share with you, my chosen, in this video, how to be vigilant in this new awakening, and most importantly, not to enter into certain situations so lightly in this new awakening, guys. You know what I mean? Truly, I feel like after this pandemic, after this time, it's like a reset of our lives, guys. It's like a new chapter we can open. You know what I mean? Once the smoke clears up, guys, you know what I mean? It's like you have died, particularly many of you chosen ones who have awakened in this pandemic. It's a beautiful thing, guys. You know what I'm saying? Now, let's talk about things we got to be vigilant about in this new awakening, on this new way of being, guys. First thing first is loans. Credit, taking loans from bank and establishments, guys. This is something that we got to be vigilant about, guys. You know what I mean? There are times where the chosen ones might need to be in debt in order for you to revive yourself or do something, guys. But for most part, loan system is nothing but a slavery system, guys. You know what I mean? When you're in debt, guys, you're forced to do things you don't want to do in order for you to fulfill your commitments. Let me tell you. You know what I mean? And this loan system, guys, is nothing more than a slavery. So you got to be vigilant of the commitment that you get into financially, guys, because these things is connected to how you feel, my chosen. You know what I'm saying? This is how the Matrix has a hold of many people. This is how the world runs, guys. You know what I'm saying? So my chosen, in this new awakening, you got to be vigilant on all the financial commitments that you go into, and be careful and only do things if it's necessary. Otherwise, my chosen, this will be, or this will feel like a trap in your life, you know? The next one will be a job or a career. Oh, this is an important one, actually. You all know how I feel about purpose and chosen ones. Guys, our number one job on this world is to fulfill our mission to really in the work that we do. You know what I'm saying? Now, reasons why you got to be so vigilant before you enter into the things that you got to do, my chosen, is that you got to make sure that these things come from inside of you. This is an important thing, guys. Let me share this story with you. In my younger years, guys, like, I had an ambition to be something big in business world, this and that, but for the most part, I was just growing, and as I'm awakening, I understood that that idea did not even come from in me. You know what I mean? It did not come from within me, guys. That idea came from my society. Particularly when you're young, it's like, I guess nowadays the people who are powerful and people who are like doing things that, like, important things in the world of business people. So many of you, if before you awaken to your authentic self, guys, you might, you know what I mean, like, think of a career based on something external, something that is not really you. And this new awakening, chosen, is no more. And this new awakening is, we got to move with the knowledge of self. You know what I mean? The thing about fulfilling your purpose, guys, you can just be as successful as a businessman when you work in your purpose, guys. But you got to identify your purpose. That's why this decision must not be made lightly. You know, I mean, there was a time, my chosen, that I've been wanting to be many, many things, especially in my younger years. You know what I mean? There was a time where I'd wanted to be a tradesman. There's a time where I wanted to be even a police officer. You know what I'm saying? All these things, guys, first, never came from within me. And second, it was the decisions that I made without being my authentic self. You know what I mean? Your success in the things that you do, my chosen, will only work for you when it comes from within you, guys. You know what I'm saying? Once you know yourself, then you shall be known, my chosen. Seriously speaking. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's move on to the last point, guys. Things that you should not enter into so lightly and so easily, guys, especially as you become in your own, my chosen, is friendship and relationship. The relationship part is the big one, guys. You know what I'm saying? Chosen ones can have little vices here and there. Nobody's perfect, but guys, the person you decide to let into your life, the person that you decide to lay down with, the person that you are engaged sexually with, my chosen, this is one of the most important things. I could only rate this second as knowledge of self, guys, or things that you believe in. Now, the person that you marry or you're in a relationship with might make you or break you, guys. This is why you got to be so vigilant in this area of your life, guys. You know what I'm saying? You got to put your potential partner to a lot of tests. You know what I'm saying? It should be like an interview that happens over time. Certainly not rushing into things. Yeah, you know what I mean? This is so important. The thing about eagles, guys, is like when a female eagle meets like a male eagle, she tests him. She tests him for commitment. She tests him for strength. She tests him if that ego is really about that ego. Like, you know, it's about eagle things. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're a woman, guys. The person that you decide to let into your life in that way is so important, guys. So this is why you got to be vigilant. And as the friendship part, guys, you know, birds with the same feather flock together. You know what I'm saying? Eagles fly together, chickens walk together because chickens can't fly. You know what I mean? These things are important, guys. I guess like when you're little, like when you're 1 or 2 years old, you play with your neighbors, like kids, and that's no problem. At that time, you know what I mean? You can play with any kids. But my children, as you grow up, as you become your own, your association becomes critical, guys. You know what I mean? This is not just like a mental thing, it's also a spiritual thing. Emotions are contagious. You know what I'm saying? That's why many chosen ones want to spend time alone, guys. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Actually, I've never seen this sign here. What does this say? Oh, yeah. It says racism not welcome from the city council. Oh, look. Shout out to the city council, yo. Yeah, guys. So your association becomes important. You know what I'm saying? You got to make time to be friends with people that elevate you, guys. People that help you become your best self. The thing about most friendship nowadays is like it's based on something, and most people want to tear you down, not elevate you, guys. When in the presence of such men and women, guys, it's like it's better to be on your own until you find other eagles, other people who are just like you, guys. You know what I'm saying? Guys, today's Wednesday. This is how to change your frequency video and things the chosen ones should not enter into so lightly. And take care, guys. Bye bye. I knew that guy. That kind of like, yeah, that guy with the bike. All right, guys. Take care. Bye bye.